Well, James, very simply, how difficult a week's this been?
It's not been. I'd say difficult isn't a word that I would use for the week. It's been challenging. Obviously, when you get asked to come into a job or do a job like this, it's normally in a circumstance that someone's lost their job. So that's been probably the negative side as such, that's the case. But it's not been challenging at all. It's not been difficult at all. The lads have been great. They've made it easy for me. The challenge has been the work that we've been trying to do throughout the full week has been new to me. Obviously, I've been taking the reserves and the under-18s, but to come in and work in this environment for a week is great. I've got that a little feeling in my belly again that I've missed from being involved in first team football. It's been a little while, so I've got that feeling back, and it feels great to be back involved around the first team, around first team players. We have a big game coming up at the weekend.
You've got that wee feeling back in your belly that you mentioned. I mean, I guess that leads me on to asking the question, there's a job available. Are you interested? Would you be interested in throwing your hat in the ring?
I love this football club. What it's done for me in almost 5 years I've been here, I don't know what I'd need to do to repay it in terms of, first of all, signing me for when I hadn't played in 6 months at Hibs. Just had my second back surgery. It took a massive gamble on me to bring me here. I'm still here. And then a couple of years down the line, I suffer another injury, and they look after me the best possible way they could. And I've said this on record, and they went above and beyond what I could ask a football club to do for me and my family. Whether that was going to see whatever surgeon I wanted, get me any treatment I wanted. So for me to even think about that this week, I think would have been disrespectful to the football club and the fans. Now I know that's obviously it was through your head, but I genuinely mean it when I say it, that all I've thought about this week is the St Mirren game. It's been hectic. As I say, it's a good hectic. I've been used to that side of football for years when I was in it, the lead up to a game. So look, I'm just enjoying the moment, and that's what's getting me through the week, and I can't wait for Saturday.
Paul McGowan, who obviously you know well, thinks that you could be the man, you should be considered. I mean, that must be nice to hear those kind of comments.
Yeah, look, when it's coming for senior players, I seen another one today that I got sent from Graham Dorns as well, that I didn't know was happening. So look, it's nice, of course it is. At any time somebody writes or says something nice about you, of course everybody wants that. But look, as I say, my complete focus is on St Mirren and this game on Saturday, because it's a big game for our football club.
You've obviously been working with the senior players since Jim moved on. Obviously in your full-time role of working with the under-18s and the reserves, that's not an environment you've been in, but now that you've been back into it, what has the mood been like amongst the players? Because I mean, it has been a pretty turbulent week, one way or the other.
Yeah, the mood's been great. I said on the interview yesterday, and I'm genuine when I say this, I know it's easy to come in, and the players have been fantastic. Now it helps we got a win last week, it stopped the rot of the results. But my meeting with them at the start of the week was, look, I'm in here we want to build on it. For this week we want to be positive, I want you to be positive, I want you to enjoy it, and we want to go and win again at the weekend. So there's some hurting boys in that dressing room, of course. Yeah, we know as a football club we've let the fans down, and let's be honest, the most important people at the football club are the fans, and it's not been good enough for them this season. So they're hurting, but we went in with a freshness to say, look, let's build on it this week. Let's give them, hopefully they come back and they will get behind us, because they always do, and give them something to go away and think over the summer. There's a bit of positiveness there that we can come back next year and get off to a good start and get a feel good back, a good feeling back around about this football club, because we're low at the minute, of course we are, but going back to your question, the mood in this week, in terms of if I break that week, take everything else away and break that week down, the mood's been great.
And just finally from me, I mean, you've been at the club for 5 years.
5 years, yes, almost.
I mean, how big a blow is it for the club to be facing up to life now in the Championship?
Look, it's massive. It's a league everybody wants to be in, but it gives us a chance. Look, we know now, so that is a blow. But are we going to sit on it and say, yeah, we're devastated for how long, or do we face it head on and say, come on, let's go, and start planning to get back out that league and back up to where we want to be, where we believe we should be. I think the club's certainly big enough. The fan base is certainly big enough. It brings a lot to the top league, and also it brings a lot to the city if we could have the two teams in that top league. So look, it's something that we need to quickly get over. We can't sit on it for any length of time really, because we're going into a hard league, and if we go in there with a hangover from this season, then it's going to be even tougher than it's going to be already.
In some ways, does it give Dundee a chance to sort of reassess, regroup and perhaps change direction? Because obviously they're a side who hasn't enjoyed much success in recent times.
How recent?
Well, obviously this season's been very difficult.
Yeah, well, when we take that season there, yeah, absolutely. I think it's a fair point. There's a rebuilding job, but it's a bit of at the minute it's going to be a bit of a blank canvas where in the past it's not been. So yeah, I think it's a great point, and it gives someone a chance to come in and assess what needs to be done, and then go and kind of have a go at it. Let's not get away from the fact that we still believe we're a top league team, a top league club, and the disappointment is still there. However, I'll stress what I said, we can't go into that league looking back over last season. It's done, or this season, sorry, it's done, but we need to get over it quickly and get the fans back behind us, and as I said before, go and just have another go. We need to get back out of that league.
And you spoke about that feeling that you've got since you've come in as caretaker. Obviously you've had a tough time in your career recently with your injuries, and how much has that sort of whetted your appetite that, managing at the top flight could be something for you?
Yeah, I've always thought that. I think when I when I went to England in 2009 and seen the way they worked down there, it got me excited about coaching, and it's something that we've been lucky here, because we had a good group. Darren was involved, Cammy was involved, and we were young coaches, and we were helping each other, and we all loved it. There were a buzz about it, and that buzz has always been there for me. The injuries, yeah, going back to what's gave me a buzz is that feeling that I touched on. I don't know if it's a feeling you call it, but there's just something there when you know you've got a big game at the weekend. I say the last time I had this feeling was when the day I got injured out there against Dundee United. Had I missed it? Of course I had. It's what I'd been doing for 15 or 17 years, however long it had been, playing in big games, playing in big derbies, whether it was down the road or Hearts, Hibs, Dundee United, whatever it would be. So that's all I knew. That's what kept me going, and if it's for 4 days I've got that feeling back, great. I'm looking forward to it.
Has John Nelms, what has he said to you about the sort of next week and the future ahead?
Concentrate in the week, go and enjoy it, do it your way. He's been great, as is Tim. Again, the two of them have been, since the day I came to this club, and that's going back to what I said, they couldn't have been more helpful to me, to my family. So to get the phone call and be given the honour to lead this club for a week, that's all I need. I don't need to ask John anything else, and that was my instruction. So for this week, that's what I'm doing, and as I say, I'm excited for it.
I know it's just a few days in still, but what differences have you noticed in terms of maybe like a learning curve between like coaching the under 18s and the reserves to senior football?
Not a lot. I don't know if that's because I've got 4 of my under 18s involved in the squad. They've been training all week and they've done great. What I've noticed is the workload. I was at St Mirren watching them on Monday, thought they were excellent. I thought they looked like a team that's fighting for their life, so we need to be prepared for that. But going back to the differences in training, look at, as an injured player under Paul Hartley, I was taking first team sessions. We maybe just weren't it wasn't really getting publicised at the time. Paul was asking me to help when I was doing it. I was glad to do it. That was probably tougher then because I was a player. It's now easier. I've not been a player. I've not been in, as much as I know them, I'm not in their environment is such as what I was back when I was a player, and then having to go out and coach them. But like it's not something that scares me. I've been a captain at every club I've been at, so I know how to deal with individuals. I know how to deal with problems. There's not been any problems this week to deal with. So, but I can't really answer the question any other way than say I've not noticed any difference. The boys have been great. The training's been great. It's been bright. The players have done everything I've asked of them. We've done everything we do. I think in a way, with under 18s and reserves, I got to go and do all that, do the groundwork, do the video stuff, do everything that first team managers do. I wanted to try it. I just finished my pro licence, so it was good to put that into practice rather than I've now had probably taken 60 odd games this season between the coach teams, the reserves and the under 18s, so there's not been any difference in the terms of training. The attitude's been great, as it has been all season with 18s and reserves, so no difference at all for me, and the difference might come on Saturday.
And when you're taking training, I mean, do you ever kind of like stand there and think of like any ideas or like a vision that you have for next season, maybe if John Nelms was to knock on your door and ask if you're interested? No,
genuinely, like it has been. When we got the call, I called Gary Irvine. I says, do you fancy it? We're going in for a week. Gary Irvine, the fans love him here. He's been helping me all season, so why would I not call him? He's been great, and what a great help he's been to me all season, never mind this week. He's someone that's adored at this football club as well, so I think that's something that will help this club as well, having people like him about. But I'm genuine when I say I've not stood and thought, I've not the chance to, and I don't want to. I wouldn't disrespect, and I genuinely mean that, I wouldn't disrespect the football club by going, right, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that and think towards next year. I'm thinking, hey, St Mirren on Saturday, and when I say that, I genuinely mean that. There's no been anything else.
You've said it's a big game for Dundee on Saturday. It's certainly going to be a tough game.
Mm-hmm.
It could probably be argued that it's a bigger game for St Mirren because a Dundee victory confines them to the playoff.
Yeah, but that's for St Mirren. My focus is Dundee Football Club, so I've no really an issue how big a game it is for St Mirren in terms of what it means for them. Every game we play in front of our fans is big. We've been in a habit this season of losing a lot of games. What we spoke about, and we need to get out of that habit. So we won last week, we want to win again this week. Not to make an impact on anything other than Dundee Football Club, because we need to get away from that. As I say, we're going into a league where we need to go down and start winning every week again. So again, it's not being disrespectful to anybody else in the league, but my full focus is on Dundee Football Club, nobody else.
Do you think it would give a lift to get that second victory? Because it's something that's not been achieved all season. Do you think it would give a lift just into the close season for
Of course it would. Of course it would. And that's what we've been stressing to the players. The players want it. They've not had the feeling enough. So there's a feeling of winning games, and for us it's meaningless in terms of what happens in the outcome of the league. But what it means for the football club, for the fans that come every week, that's our motivation, to send them away. And again, I'll stress how good this football club has been to me and how good those fans have been to me, so that's enough motivation to clear everything else out and take away St Mirren, take away whatever it happens. We want to win for Dundee Football Club, nothing else.
James, you mentioned, obviously, some of the under 18 players, you know all these young players so well. You've had a couple of them training away this week. Are any of them in your thoughts for maybe the starting 11? Without giving too much away.
Everybody in the squad's in my thoughts. I said that to the players. I've no agenda. I didn't come in. I've been lucky in a sense that I've not been involved, because I've not been involved in any decision making as such over the season. So I've no real I've not come in with any bias or anything at all to say, oh, he has to play, whatever. I'm going in with an open mind, but these players have been bubbling away for a while now. What I can say is, and I can say this because I made the phone call in July or August to the SFA for Neil, that 2 of them were going to make their debuts, 15-year-olds, if we could get clearance a special clearance from the league to play in the cup. They didn't allow it, and that was their choice. But these players have been bubbling away, and this isn't me coming in as the under-18s and reserve coach and going, oh, I'm going to bring all these players in. These players deserve to be in the squad, no mistake about it. When you speak to first team players and they're raving about them, they know that those boys are at a level, certainly they can train. They've not been tested at first team level on the pitch, but they would have been as 15-year-olds if we could have. So are they in my thoughts? Absolutely.